Okay, hi, my name is Chelsea Dillon, and my subject that I chose was art censorship. This is my audience. And this is for my class, Public Speaking with Miss McLaughlin. The definition of art censorship is when it makes it legal for someone to take down a piece of art or an article if someone finds that it's offensive. It can be dated as early as 1565 with Michelangelo's the Sistine Chapel fresco, which shows men and women falling to their unworldly faith for sins that they have committed. Um, Michelangelo's The Last Judgment, it was deemed unholy and immoral by many proponents of the Catholic faith, including Pope Daniel de Volterra. And this is the painting. And then Edward Monet's 1865 Olympia, and it was deemed vulgar due to the unwavering gaze and realistic representation. And as you can see, it looks very, very real, and it's also a lot of nudity. And during that time, people found that offensive and vulgar. They basically just got offended because due to their religious faith. What it means to censor art. Again, it means it makes it legal. They can take down your artwork. It doesn't matter if it's something that you believe in, if it's something that makes you happy, if they think that it's not good or it's filthy, in other words, they can take it down. Or if it's offensive, which nowadays a lot of movies and artwork, they find it offensive. Censorship makes it nearly impossible for people like me and you to express how we feel. It takes away our freedom of speech and our freedom of expression, and to do that is to basically revoke our rights of the First Amendment, which gives us freedom of speech. Why expression of art is important? It gives people who may be suffering from a trauma, or even small children, even our children as young kids, when they're finally learning to express themselves through art and dance and music. It gives us the chance to do things and say things, even if it's just drawing or singing, is things that we can't fully put into words, and some people find it hard to put it fully into words. This includes love and faith and hope, which are among the most critical and meaning aspects of the human experience that cannot be expressed in words, no matter how hard we may try. How art helps in coping and how taking that right away is bad for society. We have art therapy, which is a way for people to deal with their feelings and pain that they don't feel like they can tell others to tell you or me or their family members. It may be due to a mental illness, a physical illness, a trauma, or disabilities in an expressive way, like kids who have autism, children who may have autism, or they have Down syndrome. Even children like that, they know how to express themselves. They may not be able to express it to you, but they know how to express it in their art. And taking that right away from people like that, it's an act of cruelty that even God Himself frowns upon. It can make people like that have severe setbacks when people who are dealing with the trauma and they're dealing with mental illnesses, disabilities like Down syndrome and autism, or people who have in a severe depressive state. That's how they find ways to express themselves when they don't feel like talking to someone. But of course, in society today, that things that we may find beautiful, others may find it offensive because their religious faith says that it's wrong, like the nudity in Michelangelo's The Last Judgment. He was expressing what was in history, but others thought that it was wrong, and the Pope has that right to take down those things, and he had people come in behind him in later years and paint clothing over the men's private areas and over the women's upper and lower body parts. putting your thoughts into art is something that we find ourselves being proud of, but not everyone thinks that it's okay. You know, as kids, we found ourselves saying, I can't wait to travel the world. I can't wait to see all the arts. I can't wait to see the cultures in different countries and to paint those and to learn about their cultures, to dance their dances, to paint their paintings. But nowadays we get limited to what we can do and what we can see, so it makes it harder for us. You know, I urge you to take the stand against art censorship. To don't matter who you have to write to, you write to your senator, you write to the president, you write to your local government, and you let them know how you feel about having those kind of rights taken away from you. And if you feel that it's not right, then you need to stand up for yourself. You need to stand up for kids and women and men who can't do it for themselves. You have to do it for them. Go out and learn more about your local art and your local culture, because when you, a lot of artists, they paint what was in history, and a lot of artists paint in what was what they felt was right. But again, it's unfortunate that nowadays in society we can't, you know, do those kinds of things. So again, I urge you, write, speak, go out, protest, whatever you have to do to, you know, get the word out and let them know how you feel about them censoring your art and your children's art. Thank you.